Alright, welcome. Kinda wonder why I always start with an alright. But hey, you gotta do what you do, you know? So what is this? Third episode. Welcome to the third episode of my Castlevania Symphony of the Night playthrough. That door is shut. Hey, this might be a boss fight. Ooh, it's like Mystery Science Theater 3000. That's bright. Okay. Ah! Ah! I haven't gained those powers yet. Okay, my health is disappearing quickly. Good job. Holy crap! Getting really aggressive with those knives. I know there's secret moves, I just don't know how to do them. I was just thinking, hey, I should be able to do some stuff also. I just have to know how to do it, you know? You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm going to survive this. Holy crap! That went well. Let's not fight him yet. Oh, I can't go up there yet. Okay, I can go down. Oh yeah, these guys. That didn't go well. Woo.
I had hoped that you might, but all for nothing.
Alright, I might skip that big knight guy and just keep going downstairs. Gotta watch out for the Medusa heads, so those are always fun. I don't think I want that. Whew. Oh yeah, this area. I've been fast forwarding for a moment. I thought there was a secret. Oops. Oh. I thought there was a secret with the boatman, so I was just going back and. Ooh. Sorry. I was going back and looking at him repeatedly to see if something would change. Oh my word. As you probably guessed, since you saw the fast-forwarded video, nothing really did. There was minor differences. There was one time where there were multiple fishies. That was about the extent of it. I quickly glanced online to make sure I wasn't missing anything. And someone brought up the life cycle of the bird. So I started going back and forth and watching that. Actually, that's a pretty cool detail. Jeez. Oh my word. I was expecting him to swing backwards. Get the feeling I'm in an area that maybe I'm not supposed to be in. Alright. My word. I'm not doing good. I need to get a double jump. I need to sneeze. There's a couple I can go down. Maybe. Yeah. Good job, Tony. This is just getting embarrassing now. Ah! Jeez. That is a pretty violent death. Alright. How many of these guys do I need to kill? Okay, can't go down there. Alright, first idea for a new place to go is not working out. There's nothing down here. Nope, nothing good. Nothing good. Yeah? Crap. I'm not doing good, Ripley. What's your advice? Ooh. Oh. That felt good. Is this the clock? How do I get down these? That is a good throw. Jeez. Certain parts of this game are a nightmare. Alright, here it's the clock. Man, I should just went back and fought the one guy. Oh good, I found cheese. I need to save so I can get my health back. Yeah. Alright. I should have paid attention to how much time I was wasting looking at the boat mon, so I could tell how long I've actually been playing. But oh well, I'll figure it out. Let's see. We'll go up and across, see if what happens when in that area where I can go down. Maybe. So I gotta talk about... I don't think I can go across right here. Alright, man. I hate to just keep backtracking. Do it. I won't push ahead. I need to push ahead. Can't just keep playing the same spot. So at work today, I was wondering, because I have way too much time on my hands and spend all day just thinking about random bullcrap. Are achievements still a thing? Like, I know achievements exist, but does anyone actually care about them anymore? Because for a while they were like the biggest thing out there. Like I can remember there was a brief period like before PlayStation did their trophies and like multi-platform games. People were like, well, why would I buy a PlayStation version when I could have achievements on Xbox? Because that was enough to apparently make the game more desirable on one console versus the other. I remember people talking about like before the Wii U was officially announced, when it was just rumors of Nintendo working on their next console. some people were saying things like basically suggesting that if Nintendo wanted to have a chance at all, then they needed to make sure they had some kind of achievement equivalent on their console. Like, they were a huge thing for a bit. And now just no one talks about them. They still exist. They're just kind of there. To me personally, they kind of remind me of like points on like the old well, basically all video games up through the 90s. I feel like after the 90s they kind of done away with points. But oh yeah, magically sealed. Because for a while, like, there were some games where points actually did something. Like you would use points to earn extra lives or something like that. But most games, it was basically, excuse me. Oh, we have points because there's points in arcade games. And, like, that was literally it. I need to take a drink of water. My throat is dry. Oh, you getting down? All right. All right. So yeah, for a long time, there were points in video games, and most video games, it was simply because they exist in arcade games. So of course they exist in home versions. And I feel like now they have a little more point because you have like things like Twin Galaxies. People try to post their top scores on some of these old games. But back in the day, there was really no point in it. And that was kind of the same thing with achievements. It was just some fun thing for you to collect. And I don't know, I was kind of a late adopter. Like, I think if I remember correctly, I got my PlayStation 3 in 2009, I want to say. I'd lived in a different state, had my PS2, and it wasn't until until I moved back home that I traded in all the PS2 stuff and bought a PlayStation 3. And then shortly after that, like a couple years after that, because I also sold my Dreamcast, I realized, you know what? Some of those retro games were awesome, and I miss them. And, like, I saw videos in like Game Informer playing Dreamcast. I'm like, man, I should never sold this crap. And now I've spent a lot of money trying to get back what I sold. But that is a side tangent that has absolutely nothing to do. I'm going to stick with the axe. Absolutely nothing to do with achievements. No, yeah, they were huge when they came out. I want to try to fight that guy again, the mirror version of me. If that doesn't work, I'll go for the big knight downstairs. And I don't know what I'll do if that doesn't work. Eventually, I'll give up. But at this point, I feel like I'm going to be erasing so much of this footage. So you're not watching the same exact rooms constantly, or at least fast-forwarding the footage. Maybe not erasing it. But even though I've been playing for a half hour, I probably have like 15 minutes of actual footage. Anyways. Achievements. Yeah, I remember what I was talking about. I don't know. I was intrigued by them at first. Before I had my PS3 and before they had trophies, I thought they sounded really awesome. I really wanted to collect them. And like, I kind of had a negative opinion of them really quickly. Like, I wish I could remember what game it was, but there was like one or two games where I like actually tried getting achievements. And whoops, not facing the right way. Jeez. This thing uses up hearts really fast. I always land facing the wrong direction. I'll talk again when I'm not dying. Oh, I saw him flashing for a second. I was hopeful. Ha! Cool. Feeling pretty good about myself. Cool. I should probably run back and save. Ooh. All right. I want to run back and save just to be safe. Alright, so I at first, like, I was really excited, got my PS3, got games, they got trophies. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go through and earn a bunch of trophies, and I can't remember what I was going for, but I just realized, like, I'm sitting here forcing myself to do a task I don't really care about. I'm not really having fun, and it's all for this, like, arbitrary number that just means nothing at the end of the day. And then I started watching, like, other people and kind of broke people who like achievements down into, like, 3 categories. There was... Ooh, here we go. The first category, it's actually the people who were fine. Oh, crap. I want to go up. I want to go back so I can go upstairs. The people who are fine, you know, the people who, you know, they use trophies as an excuse to collect everything and spend more time with games they love. It wasn't every game, just like games that really captured their attention. There were people who were a bit too obsessed with it, who, like, they were playing games they hated just to get more achievements. And occasionally you'd find them that had kind of a mentality of, you know, well, once I've gotten all the achievement points, there's no point in ever going back to that game. Or, like, I saw that with someone when they announced they were patching Metal Gear Solid 4 to add trophies to it. Someone was like, "Oh, thank goodness! I've been trying to find a reason to, or I've been hoping for a reason to go back and play that game." And it's like, well, if you like that game, then just go back and play it. You're like, why does it need to have a trophy to make it worth playing? But the worst, there was, and I hope this wasn't many people. I hope it was just a few idiots on the internet. But there were some people, it seemed like they were using the gamer score to basically show your worth as a gamer. So they'd sit there, like, mock other people who had a smaller gamer score. Well, why should I ever listen to you? You've only gotten such and such amount of points. It's just like the stupidest thing to make fun of someone for. And actually, for a brief period, it made me, like, hate achievements. Like, if that's, like, I know, disgusting people just kind of exist no matter what. And once you add in the internet where you can hide, suddenly everyone's just a complete idiot. But, yeah, for a moment, I was just like, yeah, I want nothing to do with achievements. And now they just kind of, they exist. I don't care about them. I love that the PlayStation 4 allows you to Where are we? Cool. I love that the PlayStation 4 allows you to hide your achievement notifications so you don't see them while playing. I actually kind of forgot they existed for a moment. This is a while back, and I went and played some PlayStation 3 for the first time in, I don't know, a while. All of a sudden, an achievement popped up. I was like, what is that? Like, oh yeah. Is that a good sword? Two-handed. Nope. What you doing down there? Alright, rant over. I was actually thinking about that a lot at work. Mainly because my job's really boring and I needed something to think about. Besides my opinion of some of the people I work in close proximity to. Oh man. My job, my wonderful job. I I wrap pieces of fiberglass wool around the bottom of water heaters. Like my official job title is bander. And woo, buddy. Yeah, fun job. Fun job. Actually, when I started my company, which actually today was my 2-year anniversary. So, happy anniversary to me. I'm cursed. Holy crap. Let's see. Aha. Yeah, when I first started at this company, I worked a couple days at one job that I actually really enjoyed, but I remember when I played this game back on the original PlayStation, those books amazed me. Oh, that is so cool. It's coming out of the background to attack you. Anyways. Yeah, I spent a couple days in a position that I actually really enjoyed called Tank Makeup, and then ended up in Back Wool, which is kind of the companion position to Bander. So it's been like a month on Back Wool and then like 5 months on Bander. Needless to say, I've gotten pretty used to feeling a fiberglass embedded into my skin. But finally got off of it by actually going to another job that everyone hated, so I knew no one would bid against me. Because when you bid on a position, everything's based on seniority. So I had to go for something no one wanted because I had almost no seniority. Let's go down this way. But eventually, after the second job that I knew I'd get because everyone hated it, I ended up at a job that I actually really enjoyed. It stayed there for quite a while. Then I decided I was ready to change shifts. But it's like, I'm already on a position that I like, so I'm not just going to change shifts to a job that I don't like, because what's the point? And so I waited for Tank Makeup, actually, the job that I spent my first 2 days there on. Thought, ooh, yeah, I like that job. And a guy currently on Tank Makeup. Oh.
It's been a long time, old one.
Old one.
Eh? Why, it's Master Alucard. Come to visit, have we?
I need your help.
Oh, but young Master, I could never betray the good Count.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
Well, that was easy. I'll reward you. I'll betray him right now. Coming back up. Howdy. Hey there.
How about this?
Oh, it's all jam.
How about this?
How about this? The Jewel of Opon.
Thank you.
Ooh. That might be a good idea. I can't afford that. I'm gonna get the saber. Because I got the funds. A basic map.
How about this? How about this?
Oh. Alright. So anyways, got in second shift, friend of mine. He bid for the tank makeup on the other shift as well, and he has about a year more seniority than me. But then he got outbid by 2 people. So actually, like, not long after that, the same position went up for bid again. It's actually a 4-person position. So since he had been outbid by 1 person and they both outbid me, I'm like, you know what? I'm not even going to try for this one because I know that he's going to go for it. And like, there's a period of I don't know how long it is, like 2 weeks or whatever, before you become qualified, and you can be kicked out of the position in that time frame. Being disqualified. You know, he's been doing the job for like 2 years, so I knew he wasn't going to be disqualified. So sure enough, he bids on it. He gets outbid again, but he really wanted to move. So Bander came up. I'm like, man, I don't want to switch shifts that bad. I'm sick of Bander. Never want to go back to it, you know? So he goes for Rolly. He goes for the Bander. Oh yeah, the blades. Oh yeah, I should Jewel of Open. Oh yeah, it was on. Never mind. Display enemy name. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. Magical Tomb. Jeez. So he goes for Bander. And then, like, literally, like, right after he moves shifts, the tank makeup opens again. And, like, after you get a position, you can't bid again for a couple months. So he was stuck. And then, unfortunately, he ended up disqualifying on the Bander. It's not a hard job. It's just really awkward to learn. Let's see. Where am I going? So he disqualified, but not in time to bid on tank makeup. So I got the bid. I was all excited, moved to the other shift. And, like, as soon as I get to the other shift, I find out, oh, by the way, the guy you're replacing disqualified, so you're being bumped. And they're like, Kyle had disqualified on the Bander. Another person came to shift with me for the Bander, like the person who he had outbid. They disqualified also, so they're like, so Bander's open, you can either go to Bander or go back to your old shift. Like, well, if I go back to my old shift, I get my old job, right? Because, you know, I actually enjoy my old job. They're like, oh no, the person that replaced you is already qualified because she used to do the job before I started working there. So you can't go back to your old position. And I'm like, well, that sucks. So now I'm on Bander. Been on Bander for, 5 months? Another 4 or 5 months. Tank makeup, the position I want, is open 3 times. Kyle came back to the shift. And so I knew, like, after I got bumped, I knew that I had, crap. Okay, I do have one more. Come on. Oh, that's... Hold on, I wonder. Oh boy. Well, this could be bad. Wait. Okay, I've gone both ways. Let's go out, I guess. Okay, it's just until I leave the area. That's good to know. So first time it came up, I bid on it. No one bids on it for a couple days. Like, yeah, I got it. And then literally an hour before the posting is scheduled to come down, someone outbids me. I'm just like, come on. But then there was one that I knew was coming because one of the guys was going to internship. Like when I first got bumped out of the position, he told me that he was going for the internship. It's like, all right, that works for me. He got his internship, left his position, opened up. This time, at least, I didn't have to wait until like the literal 11th hour. Within like 2 hours of me bidding on it, someone outbid me. I'm just like, oh, at least there was no suspense. And then another one just opened up like last week or something like that. And it's like, well, now Kyle's past his 2 months and he can bid on it. Stinking 6 times that job has escaped me this year. Oops. I need to find a save place. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, cool. I should actually probably call it good. I've rambled on about my job, my opinion on on achievements, and hopefully produce a somewhat interesting video. So with that, I say thank you for joining me. Until next time, my dear friends.